Hey there, friends, and welcome back to another 3-Minute Thoughts. My name is Derek, and in the next 3 minutes, we're going to take a look at a new book of the Bible, starting in Joshua chapter 1. We're going to do the first 4 chapters, Joshua 1 through 4. Here, the focus is going to be on courage, on spies, and on this river of miracle, or a miraculous river. All right, so the book of Joshua opens with this mix of grief and anticipation. Moses is gone, as we talked about last time we were together, and now Joshua is in charge. He's in charge of leading Israel into the promised land. Chapter 1, we see that God personally speaks to Joshua, repeating a phrase that's already been spoken: be strong and courageous, and he does it 3 times. Why? Because Joshua's task is enormous. He's taking a huge nation that's been, wandering aimlessly in the wilderness, seemingly, and he's going to cross a river into a hostile territory, but God is reassuring him, I will be with you. Joshua is going to waste no time. He commands the officers to tell the people to get ready. In 3 days, they're going to cross the Jordan. So then as we jump into chapter 2, Joshua sends 2 spies into Jericho, to this very heavily fortified city just across the river. There, they're going to meet up with Rahab, a prostitute who becomes an unlikely heroine in the story. She hides the spies under her roof. They had these thatch roofs, and she hid them under there. She lies to protect them, and then she makes a bold confession of faith. She says, "We have heard what your God did to Egypt. Our hearts melted with fear. The Lord your God is God of heaven and earth." That is a profound confession. Her faith in Israel's God is stronger than her fear of her own people. In exchange for her help, the spies then promise safety for her and for her family, marked by a scarlet cord in her window. It's a symbol of salvation that echoes forward into the story of redemption, God's scarlet cord of his son's blood. Chapters 3 and 4, then, are all about the power of God and the importance of remembering his faithfulness. The Israelites approach the Jordan River at flood stage, which means it's raging and not even close to passable. But God instructs the priests to carry the Ark of the Covenant, and as they step into the water, the water piles up upstream, and the entire nation can walk across on dry ground, just like the Red Sea event. Chapter 4, then, is going to see how God tells Joshua to have 1 man from each tribe collect a stone, and they're going to make this memorial at Gilgal, and it's a place where they're going to be able to remember what God did there and how their faith will be passed down. So if we're going to leave you with one thought for today, it would be strong and courageous, because God is with you always, even when you cross the impassable rivers. That's it for today. Be well, friends.